All right, hello, and welcome back to the Binge Boys podcast. This week we return with our season 2 review of DC slash HBO Max's original series, Doom Patrol. But before we get into Doom Patrol, we got to introduce ourselves. And with you this week, my name is Enrique.
What up? Is Eli back again?
And here is your boy T-Max, strong as ever.
And we are the Binge Patrol.
Oh.
Not really, we're the Binge Boys. But guys, we watched Doom Patrol Season 2.
Yes.
We took
So
a
we
little
did.
detour. We watched Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 1, first half, extended cut thingy. And now we're back to Doom Patrol.
So we are.
This show never ceases to amaze me.
That's
Yeah,
one way to put it.
That's definitely that's an opinion and
I
a
watched
good one.
Season 1, and I was like, yeah, this is good. I watched Season 2. This is great. Like, I genuinely mean it. Like, I don't mean it as a
No,
joke
I know,
or
I
a
know
meme.
you
Like,
do.
this show is genuinely fucking fantastic.
It's very good actually. It's weird because I mean some of the plot lines are like this wouldn't be a good show, but they do a good job.
Exactly.
They find themselves blending in really dark tragedies that are actually relatable.
Right.
And then they go ahead and hit you with the funny shit, just to drag you back into like comfort zone, so you're not too wild out there swimming in the deep ocean, waiting for a shark to bite your kneecaps off.
Right. Exactly.
Exactly.
Like Cliff is usually the comic relief for the show. He's gonna be the one that comes in and does some stupid shit, and you're like, haha, look at Cliff, he's doing funny. And then you got my favorite character at this point, which is Larry.
Yeah. I
Dude,
told
Larry
you.
rules.
Larry's dude.
He just is always going through it, bro.
Yeah. There's a reason his name's Larry and not Wary, bro. He catches the
Man
bells.
can't breathe, bro.
Yeah.
They don't want him to be happy at all.
Dude.
Not
when
even
he,
a little bit.
when he pulled up to his son's place, I'm like, damn, rare Larry W right there, bro. And then I was like, oh, no, not
never
a Larry
mind.
W.
Never
Not
mind.
a Larry W, man.
That entire scene in the barn with his kid was fucking incredibly touching.
Absolutely, it was.
Like him, the way he came out was so nonchalant to his kid too. Was like, whoa, you know what I mean? He grabbed like the scarf. He's like, oh yeah, this is who this is, and he's like, he was my lover. And his kid's like, what the fuck? What, huh? And it's like, yeah, she knew. Your mom knew, but she didn't tell you guys.
Yep.
And like, it also made it interesting to why she was upset about him dying. Right? Because last time we saw her, she left him at the hospital.
Yeah.
And so then she goes through all these attacks and stuff afterwards with him. It's like, what happened? Why? Why you get so sad about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. It's weird. Like they made it sound like she went through like a whole ass like I don't know depression state over
The
it.
grieving process.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. There was a grieving process, and then I don't know. It felt like I don't know the way they put it. It seemed like she was going through a very depressive state after the grieving process as well. Like she based her whole life around that kind of is how they made it sound to me.
Until she
Exactly.
died, yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing Larry at this point, like, they're putting him through the ringer. I'm surprised. I won't be surprised if they're like, oh, she's alive, by the way. She's at a mental institute.
True. Yeah, I could
And,
definitely see that.
Larry's got to go see her, and then she's like, why'd you leave? I always hated you. And it's like, damn, no, just kill Larry some more, why don't you? Just stab him in the heart and twist the knife.
That's the thing, though, is his son is really old, so I just don't know how. I don't know.
I don't
know.
even know if it's feasible.
He
Yeah.
said his youngest son was 60.
Oh, maybe then. He looked older than 60 to me. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's why.
Because they said the one who passed was 6 years old.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's very plausible she could be 90 because look at his homie,
Oh, for sure.
John or whatever. John was
That's
90.
a good point. That's a good point.
We don't necessarily know the age dynamics. As I said, it's very far-fetched, but if the show really wants to stab Larry in the heart some more, they'll find a
They
way
know
to
how.
I'm
do it.
sure they will. Yeah.
They probably got like 17 different things to hit him with in season 3 coming up.
That's the thing, dude. Larry's just rolling with it too. He's like, yeah, it was probably my fault. Like, I'm like, damn, no, Larry, it's not your fault.
Well, yeah, because it's like, okay, we get this cool scene with his son in the barn, and then,
Son's
bam.
a fucking op.
Yeah,
Exactly.
He's like, by the way, son, I'm gay. He's like, oh, I have a surprise for you too, Dad. Here's the feds.
Federales.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, what a dick.
Rita saves his great-grandkid
Yeah,
because the dumb bastard was You know how the military be. They just be popping off with them ARs, baby.
Granted,
nearly spray Dan the kid, his grandson. Has to dip out of there, bro. All because he called the federales because he's butthurt that he didn't give him a cookie and teach him how to ride a bike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. God damn it.
Speaking of children that I didn't like in the show.
Oh, I'm so glad you agree.
I think
you ain't gotta do her like that, though.
see,
yeah, we do.
Honestly, I like her more than I liked her father's relationship with her. Because that shit with the chief pissed me the fuck off.
Oh,
I don't think she's supposed to be likable this season.
Dude, he was one of my he was my second least favorite character, and I'll get to my first later. Don't even fucking get me started,
second?
bro. Dude.
Oh, I know the first.
Dude. You're gonna be a rageful Eli later this episode, but
no.
The chief, man, so dislikable, man. Like, he's over here fucking people's lives up, and he still cares more. I mean, I'm not saying don't care about your daughter, bro. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But, dude, you're, like, risking everybody's lives that you just ruined to go get your daughter back that doesn't even want to be with you. Like, all right, this is insane to me.
Yeah,
doesn't want to be with him. He knows what he did in the first place when he abandoned her originally. Yeah. And he locks her away in Danny.
That's the thing, dude. It's like, oh, my God, I love her so much. I want to see her all the time. Here's 100 years of fucking torture and lockdown. It's
You're
like,
going in the federal pen.
Yeah, it makes sense.
No
just,
fucking...
Just kill her at that point, man.
Like, street that teleports.
To be fair, if he just let her live with the rest of the Dannys, I think she would have been fine.
I would agree.
Exactly. There would have been nothing wrong with that.
The Dannys are homies, bro. They're not mean to anyone. Except maybe Beard Hunter. He's kind of weird.
Yeah, I forgot Beard.
Even Beard Hunter ended up being okay.
No. No, he wasn't.
Like, with them, he was.
No, he wasn't.
he was something.
But
weird as hell.
We did get the Beard Hunter appearance this season.
Okay, so you guys feel like Cliff was kind of a dickhead this season?
Yeah.
No more than the first season, really.
No, definitely more than the first
worse.
season. Yeah.
He was getting really moody at the beginning with Dorothy and Niles.
And his daughter.
Everyone. And his daughter.
Yeah.
He was pressing people a lot.
100% agree, yeah.
And the show brings up a good point and a good conversation piece, which is like, is it better to not be involved or is it better to be there, right? Because on one hand, right, Cliff wasn't there for her. But she ended up growing up fine without him. She didn't have to deal with the bullshit of her mom and dad having their fucking marital issues, bullshitting with each other, cheating on each other, fighting at home, all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then she also missed out on her father and her mom for her entire childhood.
Exactly.
And the show raises a good point. It's like, would Cliff have been a good dad if he was there? Because obviously, in Cliff's mind, he keeps saying, yeah, I was a good dad. But we see Cliff what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was
not a good dad.
No. And he doesn't look like he's matured at all.
No.
If anything, he's regressed. So it's like, would Cliff have been good, or was Cliff going to be shit because of what happened to him as a kid, too?
Right, exactly. I don't know. I mean, nobody will know, but I think it's better if we don't get a plot line with him and his daughter, as bad as that sounds. Because I just think it'll end in more pain and suffering. Like, I mean, dude, he already missed her wedding. Like, I don't know. There's just not much more of a, like, slap in the face than, hey, I'm back in your life. Oh, by the way, I have to miss your wedding because XYZ. I can't tell you why.
So he missed it for the candlemaker stuff, right?
Yes.
He hasn't officially missed the wedding yet.
Bro, he's melted into wax.
He missed the wedding, bro. Like,
he's probably going to miss it.
Ain't no way he's making it.
It's possible.
He should have showed up with the Dune Squad covered in wax.
Exactly. Flit's going to take him there. It's all going to be okay.
I don't know if any of the James Purvis can be taking anyone anywhere with what's going on over there.
Yeah, that part, that's crazy over there.
So, Miranda.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
poor Miranda, bro.
Is this your least favorite character?
No.
Are you going to be racist?
She up there.
What? No.
You the person's not black who you hate the most?
No, dude, it's a white dude that was her fucking boyfriend that tried to pimp her out to get his. Okay. Bro, nah. I don't
we're going off now? We going off?
Yeah. I don't fuck with that shit, bro. Let me get that real. Dude was trying to fucking set up this big-ass orgy so he could get his, right? and she's just over there trying to be, you know, a good supportive fucking relationship partner, and he's trying to sell her out to get his own. Nah, dude. That honestly, like, that pissed me off so much just watching that. It wasn't even like a pissing off like at the writers or anything, just that character in general. Like, I was just very rageful.
The correct terminology, Eli, is swingers.
No, not even though, because swingers, like, that's an agreed upon thing. Like,
it's a very mutual thing.
Well, everyone else agreed upon it.
Yeah, she was being swung on. She was being swung on without her fucking approval, right? She was being swung. Never mind.
Yo. That scene was so fucked, dude. Like, I just didn't know how to feel at the time. I could kind of see where it was going because we know how Jane has been fucked over her entire life.
Right.
And you could just see that this dude a little ratty, you know what I mean? Like, you look a little goofy.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And as soon as the dude tried to kiss her, I was like, he is setting her up for this, bro.
I knew it, too.
100%.
Ain't no way. Like, I was like, he did something. Like, he tried to trade her off for something.
Yep. And as soon as, like, he started getting mad at her for that, too, like, like I said, dude, she's just trying to, I don't know. It might be because we get that perspective, too. I'm not trying to defend that dude at all, trust me. But I just, as soon as he started, like, going at her and yelling at her and arguing with her about it, like, I was just like, dude, you're out here literally just trying to cheat on your girlfriend, like, without her wanting it.
It's especially tough to watch because all the trauma we know she has.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, throughout the entire show so far, we've never seen Jane bisexual, like, or
never
even like romantically
once.
Interested in anyone.
Right.
Like,
not
you see
even.
her very kept to herself, away from people in general. The only one who even kind of did that was during the Danny episode
with Scarlet Harlot.
Yeah, when she came out. But that was obviously a bit because they had manifested all of that kind of energy into her personality. And then we get this. And it's just like, wow, that's fucking tough to watch, dude.
Yeah. That was very tough.
Especially, it bothered me, like, in a different kind of way when that scene was happening. And then they showed her dad. And I was like,
that was
stop.
weird. Yeah. That was really weird.
It pissed me off so much, dude.
We mentioned last season they were implying it. There's no implication no more, bitch.
Nope.
Like,
not at all.
Not even
they're
a
like,
bit.
they're like, you're going to see this and you're not going to be fucking comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to deal with this right now.
And again, like, I respect it. Like, that's good writing. Like,
it is.
I don't need it shoved in my face. Like, and I think they did a good job hinting last season, and it was implied. And then this season, they really just hit it right on the nail. And you're like, yep, I got it. Like, cool.
I think it's a show.
They also didn't overdo it, though.
It wasn't too crazy. It could have been much worse, but I'm glad it was just that. They also did it, I think, to show the lengths of what has to be done to a personality to force themselves down the well.
Right.
And plus, it looks like it's a setup for next season as well.
Yeah, because I spent the entire season going, wow, I don't like Miranda. And then right at the end, they were like, ha ha ha, we got you. And I was like, wow, now I feel obligated to not hate on Miranda because it wasn't Miranda.
So, do you guys... This is going to be weird. The implication of that seems as though they're saying that she has manifested a personality in her head that resembles her father.
That is exactly how I took that.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it's the new Miranda. And I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Like, that's going to be super uncomfortable for me to watch.
Oh, absolutely it is.
It might be, too, because, I mean, we all obviously really like Jane as a character. So for her to be gone and Miranda in those shoes, like, I don't know. It's going to be hard to see just physically that character that we've been accompanied to, like, turn into that, I guess. Because, I mean, I don't know. Again, we understand that she has, 60 different personalities, and, like, I've gotten comfortable with the fact that it can switch, but, like, there's always that main one, and now that Miranda's the main one, it's just kind of weird, because that is the character, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. And, side note on that, shout out to Diane Guerrero for absolutely killing it in the role of Jane and all those other people.
Yeah, she needs more roles, but...
Yeah, like, looking through her IMDb, for how good of an actress she is, she does not get the roles that she deserves.
Nah.
No.
How is she not an MCU star, but fucking all these other jabronis are? How is she not like in big indie movies? Like, I don't get it.
Hey, dude, it's got to be about who you know, I'm sure, because fucking Gal Gadot keeps getting roles.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah, that's for true.
It's not even like Gal Gadot is more pretty than her either. Like, fuck out of here with that.
No, no.
Like, it's so stupid. I honestly think, and I don't like suggesting this, but it's how I feel. I think it's a fucking typecasting thing because she's, Hispanic or whatever. They're like, sorry, we're not looking for that. We're just looking for a normal white girl. Sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I could see that. I don't know. I'm glad she got this role for sure, but I'd like to see her in more stuff later.
Oh, 100%.
Hopefully, but this Doom Patrol bag's got to be hitting, though.
That's fair.
I've also seen that this is resurrect. A lot of this cast, this like resurrected their careers for a lot of them.
Well, yeah.
Like Brendan and then Rita's actress as well.
Yeah.
See, I hadn't heard of her before.
Diane's not really doing anything, and so she gets this role. Then she gets Encanto afterwards.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
I did see that one. That one was big, even if it was just a voice role.
This is helping out a lot of actors get their just desserts now. So
right. Well, Matt Bomer has always been like.
Oh, he's that guy. I know him. Like
he's like but he's never been like a big name dude. But everything he's done has been a good role for him.
I've seen his face a lot. That dude handsome as shit. Like I said.
Yeah, he's very handsome.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad about it.
That dude looked like fucking Henry Cavill if he was skinny.
I see what you're saying, honestly.
Yeah, you do.
Matt Bomer's good. Then there's I forgot the name of his Timothy Dalton is the chief, but he been around forever. So
he a mark ass trick too.
His character is.
His character is, that's for sure. The chief sucks.
Mark ass trick.
Fucking.
There's still people I dislike more than the chief though.
Professor X that I found in my local Kmart and fucking discarded.
You better calm down, Eli, before they come get us for being wrong about that again. Thanks, Tristan, by the way.
Hey, real fast. I just want to point something out. How has the chief had an electric wheelchair since like the 30s?
Because, bro, he's a scientist.
He made fucking space.
Yeah.
In the fucking 40s. What are you asking me right now?
Yeah, honestly.
How he has a fucking wheelchair when he made space?
He made a robot out of a fucking brain, bro.
And a fucking tin can of Spam, dog. Like, what are you asking?
Yeah. And you're questioning the wheelchair?
Yeah, I'm questioning the wheelchair. The continuity seems off.
There's a character who eats beards to sense your feelings.
That's magical, though.
How do you know the wheelchair isn't?
Why would it be? I mean, yeah, because then again, it's not like we ever see this man charging his wheelchair up.
You're fired.
What?
I actually forgot about this episode. That Jack the Ripper dude, that dude's a scary ass motherfucker.
That's
Remember that shit?
That was terrifying. The Red Jack?
Yeah. Him, I'm gonna need him back. I like him.
Yeah.
He cool. He's scary as shit. I like that. More horror in the show. Because I think it's going to be very, very fun and very, very cool when we get horror. And I want Cliff to get scared. Because scared Cliff sounds very funny. What the fuck is that?
Hey, man. I like Cliff, but...
I love Cliff.
I don't know. He's just kind of same... You know what you're going to get. So I could see scared Cliff being a little bit better. Because, I mean, again, he's just kind of a predictable character.
Man, watch this, right? Watch this segue right here. Speaking of Cliff, can we talk about Steel and Stone for a minute?
That was awesome.
Sure.
Steel and Stone might have been the greatest 2-minute bit I've ever seen.
I'm not even going to disagree with you on this.
I'm sitting
right
in
there.
the car singing and making up their own fucking theme song.
Shit was awesome.
Steel and Stone. Like, that shit was so hard. And they gave Cyborg the fro. Not only did they give him the fro, dude, they gave him the half fro because his other face is metal.
Cyborg was doing his thing, man, while Cliff was sitting there waiting for him.
And that transitions into Cyborg's plotline this season.
Which was the worst one of the season.
I was going to say I wasn't a huge fan of it. I wouldn't say it was the worst plotline. I didn't really like the Chief at all.
Okay, you know what? It made more sense to everyone else, though. His was pretty much a solo plotline that sucked.
You tell me you liked Rita and the Bees more than like
True.
more
Yes.
than
True.
Yes.
No, come
Yes.
on, man.
Why? Because she was at least dealing with like past trauma. Cyborg was just
So
putting
was
himself
Cyborg.
into. Not really. He was just putting himself into more.
he was getting romantically comfortable after his accident to his
Yeah.
body.
Yeah. And again,
Look.
I don't really like that. Like, I don't know. I didn't like that plot line because I just didn't really like her or their relationship, like as a whole.
I didn't like her either, but y'all remember last season when I said I was not a big Cyborg fan in this. This did not help.
I'm sorry you're a hater.
Yeah, you're.
I'm not even a hater, bro.
Cyborg's dope,
Cyborg
You're
is not
fucking
good in the show.
robotist,
He's
bro.
not good in the show.
dude.
You're a robotist, bro.
Am I?
Yeah, you fucking robot racist.
It's because the robot's black,
even though
man.
Cliff, my favorite character.
Yeah, because he's white. He's a white robot. That's
Bro,
why.
what?
Yeah, you're racist.
He's a
as
robot. He got what?
Shit. It's Brendan Fraser, man.
I'm a big Brendan Fraser fan, but Cliff rules. Cyborg is not good in this show
Tripping,
right now.
man. Cyborg's dope.
I love
Cyborg
that.
and Larry.
Larry rules too.
I love that we're good for one cyborg going extremely black every season,
Yeah.
and he did it again this season. I don't know if you guys caught it when he did it. Which one I'm talking about? They were in bed after they were fucking, and then she goes, she goes like, "Is this?" And he goes, "Bitch, I know you asked me if this is my first time." I was like, "God damn, cyborg, chill out, whoa." He was like, "Man, I was that dude before I got blown up." I was like, "Okay,
So
cyborg,
funny.
because they said he got blown up when he was 18, so
Yeah.
like, he must have been out in the streets. You know what I mean? Cyborg was out there, you know.
Or the
Of course he
schoolyard, you know. But
I mean, he was a star football player, so you already
yeah,
know what's up.
exactly.
Plus, he's a rich black dude. You know, he was fucking white girls. Let's be honest. It's Cyborg, you know.
That's a good point.
Like, come on, let's be honest. You know.
All right, moving on.
That's why there was some weird tension between Cyborg and Rita. I feel like at some points.
Really? I mean, like I don't know. I get what you're saying, but I don't. I just didn't interpret it like that.
If
That's
that's
not my
what
shit.
you're saying,
But there was some weird stuff going on there at some points.
I never saw it that way between them.
I think Cyborg and the women in the show in general, like, you know, Cyborg that guy.
See, but you thought that about Cyborg and Jane too.
I
They
still
did that
do.
again this season.
Yeah. What?
Do you not remember the part where Scarlet Harlot walks by and she's looking him up and down? He's like, "Oh shit, you know what I'm saying?"
Yeah. What the hell?
Well, yeah, it's Scarlet Harlot. She don't know about him. He knew about her. And I mean, come on now.
But he's still that guy though. Like, you gotta stop playing with the god.
Dude.
That's right. Stop playing with the god.
Cyborg used the line, bro. I don't know if y'all caught it.
Which
He
line?
used, "She's a shock to my system," and I went, "Oh
No,
shit!"
he did. When was
Yes,
that?
he
He
did.
did, bro.
I don't,
He did.
hold. It was episode
was
episode
like
4.
yeah.
I don't remember when, but he goes, "She's a shock to my system," and I went, "Oh shit!"
Hey, gotta go. Gotta
Hell
go.
yeah.
Hey, gotta go.
I was like, I said, "Oh, he said it. He said it. He said the line."
If Static Shock show up next season, I'm losing my entire mind.
he
We're not
he
getting
won't.
Static Shock. You know how DC be. They don't believe he exists anymore.
Yo, no, I got something for you guys later. It's you might hate me for saying it, but
You might as well say it now.
I'll come back on screen next week and say what you said.
Yeah, you might
We'll
as well
see.
just spit
We'll
it.
see.
Spit it.
No. We don't want to get canceled just yet.
I mean, it won't get us canceled.
Something
What will
about
get us
Static Shock,
canceled
and
is
I'm
you
not gonna
guys
like it.
killing me on the pod.
I mean, now the people are wondering, man. I'm wondering.
Commit. All right, now you're too far in.
Yeah, you're committed, man.
All right, here's my idea for who should play Static Shock.
Oh,
It was
no.
the first thing that popped into my mind. Corbin Blue.
Fuck.
So Tristan has been fired from the Binge Boys.
Fuck
No.
are you talking about?
We'll replace him
If
with
the-
we'll
if-
replace him
Are
with a
you
robot soundboard.
serious?
If the Doom Patrol is resurrecting careers, don't tell me Corbin Blue doesn't need that in his life right now.
I'm not trying to make a Nickelodeon fucking spin-off Static Shock. I'm trying to make my superhero look cool.
Corbin Blue is cool.
No, he is not.
Bro, you
Just get
really...
Lucas
I'm
to
sorry,
play
sorry,
Static
Corbin.
Shock.
Oh,
Go get
no.
Lucas.
No.
He's a
No.
good actor, bro. Don't hate on little dude because
He's perfectly
Yeah.
fine, but he does not need to play Virgil Hawkins.
Have you seen Concrete Cowboy?
No.
That's what I fucking thought. Shut your mouth. That was
No.
a good movie, bro. with
And I
Idris
won't.
in him.
Well, Idris,
You had a
yeah.
kid, a gold chain, and he was selling crack in that movie, okay? He's goated. He can do it all. Just because he's balling or going to the league right now doesn't mean he can't be a good actor.
I'm not saying that.
Wow.
This guy.
Can we talk about how Rita fucking choked at the end of the season?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Cyborg goes to get the one-on-one with Ronnie after she does all the bullshit. She murders that dude or whatever. Cyborg gets his ass beat, which I spoiled that for myself, kind of. I was going on the Doom Patrol Reddit. I was checking out some of the people's reactions to the episodes because I got confused over what she did in the picture. Remember that?
Yes.
Like there was a picture of her like doing the Black Power fist over bodies.
Right,
I was like,
right.
what does that mean? Like, is that like I don't get it. And I guess like that's a war crime or something.
They were probably prisoners or something or other.
And
I
so
don't know. Yeah.
I was looking that up, and they said that there's a character named like Robert or something, or Ronald, and this ends up being like a cyborg adversary, and they were like curious if that's what's gonna happen here, and it did.
Yeah.
You know, so that was cool. That's off the comics. You know, we care about the comics sometimes when it fits our agenda.
Our narrative.
But we're not reading them.
But fucking, when we find out she has power, she starts beating Cyborg's ass. Cyborg puts the Glock to her head. And I say, I'm gonna let this shit sing if you don't get the fuck away from me right now. Ronnie starts leaving. Rita's at the door and fucking freezes. And the immortal words of Nick from Supernatural, she choked, so Vic should have choked her. Because what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Why even show up?
Dude, she just stood there and let her pass by, man. I've never been so annoyed.
Rita had a whole arc this season about getting over her shit to be a superhero.
Uh-huh.
And she didn't do it, and she choked in her one moment.
Again, man, not a Rita guy, man. A little bit of Rita is not all I see.
Rita is pissing me off.
Yeah.
Because she keeps acting like she's with the shits, and then she's never with the shits. When they were in the police office, like, investigation scene, and she's like, you might know me, I'm the beekeeper. I'm like, first off, never in my life would I ever go up to someone and be like, hey guys, I'm the beekeeper. Second off, you know damn well they don't know who you are. You're in fucking Detroit versus over wherever the fuck they live at, Cloverton, in whatever damn state.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would they know you in Detroit?
Hey, come back next week when we find the beekeeping boys.
Like, Detroit got so much crime going on, you could save 3 people. They still want to know who you are.
And yeah.
Like, that's what Detroit's fucked, boy.
Dude, but Detroit, you'd save somebody, they'd be like, thanks, man, I'll remember you forever, and then get glocked on the next block over, man. Like,
You'd save them, and they would start robbing you.
yeah.
Hey, man, that's what's up, bro. I appreciate you. Now run that wallet, son. Like, bam, bro. Rita fucking choked so hard. She trashed, bro.
Fuck Rita, bro.
So, they end this season off with a cliffhanger with Candlemaker, Dorothy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. This show has basically kicked every fucking restriction and everything you're not supposed to do in the fucking mouth at this point.
Yeah.
How do you mean?
Well, you're not supposed to show the physical abuse of a child. They pretty much did, right?
Yeah.
With the dad.
Yeah.
They do sex scenes on the regular. They're usually pretty graphic. At this point, they don't care about, like what you're not supposed to do on TV, quote unquote.
Right, they've done fourth wall breaks,
Here,
Yes.
honestly, here's my thing. Especially in comparison to other HBO shows, I feel like the sex scenes are really not as bad in the show.
It's not about how bad they are. It's about the context in which they happen.
That's a good point.
That's
Because, graphically, yeah, Game of Thrones has worse ones, but in context, I think this one obviously has worse contextual. Well, depending on the one.
There's still that Jamie scene.
Yeah,
that was pretty,
Yeah.
That was pretty fucked as well.
That was bad.
That's why I said depending on the context. Because most of them are just, whores, as they, in the actual terminology, in the show.
But I bring this up, right, for a reason. I don't know how long they're going to do this Dorothy plotline. But I very well think the ending of it could be Cliff snapping her neck. And I think, and now, like I said, I was bringing up the forbidden door because you're not supposed to kill children on TV.
Right.
Well, first off, she's a monkey child, so she's not even really human like that.
She's like 200 years old at this point.
And second off, it's fucking Cliff.
She 111.
And again, second off, it's Cliff. And Cliff just kind of he do things a little different than everyone else.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I can see Cliff getting really pissed off and really snapping her neck.
All right, fair.
Is
And
it bad that I wouldn't hate that?
It's bad that you said it.
Yeah. I kept my mouth shut.
Because now we got to report to the Federales, and now we're on a list. I'm not sure where this is going, because everyone's plot line is pretty much kind of starting to wrap. Larry, I don't know what more they want to kill Larry with. Rita, she's going to make the jump to superhero at some point. Vic, I don't even know what's going on with him at this point.
Yeah, honestly.
Which proves my point more. He sucks in the show.
No,
You're
man.
crazy.
It's just that we don't know where he's going. He's got his own path to
He's
walk.
on it. Yeah.
He might fuck Jane. It depends. Cliff gonna die at some point, I think.
Cliff's gonna turn into the meta human robot now. He's gonna get the enhancements from Vic's father.
Oh, he gonna be Ultron?
He's gonna be Ultron. Yeah.
That's what's
I
up.
see. That makes more sense.
Chief's gonna die because
That's okay.
Yeah.
One of the people are gonna kill him because they're sick
Crowley,
of
the new chief.
Stop.
I'm kind of over Crowley at this
Yeah,
point.
no, me too. I don't need him.
I don't need him anymore. It's getting. I think I watched 15 seasons of that shit. I don't need an extra 3.
No, you're right.
I'm over you. Go away. Stop.
I'm good.
Like, I don't hate the actor. I want to make that clear. I'm over the archetype.
Yeah.
The sarcastic, shit-eating magic man. Over it. No more. Nada. Dos. Adios. Catch you later. Bye-bye. Go kill yourself.
Jeez.
GFY. Fucking GFY. I'm interested because this is like peak Doom Patrol for me this season. A lot of this is really, really good. And there was some like low points, but I think overall it was great. I just don't know what they're gonna do in season 3 to top this.
I don't know. I mean, I liked this season. I think the highs were higher in the first season, if I'm gonna be honest. I think the lows were lower also in the first season. I just think this one was
I kind of disagree with that one.
What was lower this season than last season?
Most of the Dorothy stuff.
I don't know.
Like that was just not. That stuff started to piss me off. Season 1 never really pissed me off that much. There was times in the season where I was like, I really don't care about this and I don't want it here. I was like, take it away.
But I can see that the Dorothy shit's a means to an end. It's a means to the new villain.
It is.
Like that, Dorothy will be the new villain now.
Yeah, and I like that more than I like the Mr. Nobody thing. Like,
no, Mr. Nobody got old to me really quick.
Right, and the whole narrator gimmick too. Like, I'm glad that's gone.
I think when you make an omniscient power so strong like that,
yeah,
it's never interesting because they have to do like some bullshit to beat him.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's I mean, they put him in a painting.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
No, I agree with that, and I don't know. Like I said, it's a good season.
They're also hinting that he's out and about as well. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like, god damn it.
I don't know how that's gonna work. He gonna do the fusion dance with the candle maker.
No, he's gonna do the fusion dance with Dorothy. He's gonna become Mr. Dorothy.
Oh jeez.
I am neither Mr. Nobody nor Dorothy. I am Mr. Dorothy.
Oh shit.
And then he blows up the world in one tap.
I see.
So I got rating.
Yeah.
Are we doing ratings?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we? What?
Oh no, that was Stranger Things. We held off on
Fucking
ratings.
dumb, bro. We've done this 105 times.
No. Last week we said we were gonna hold off on the ratings until the whole thing.
105 times.
Okay.
What do you mean? Are we doing 105 times?
No,
still
it's
don't
just
get the memo, bro.
It's just because of last week.
2 years.
It's just because of last week. That's it.
8.5.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
On par with last season for you.
I gave it an 8 last season, so I think it's a little bit worse for me, but it might also be because there was less episodes and less to work with.
Interesting.
But, yeah, a little step down.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Same on par for you.
Yeah.
Little step up.
It was on par for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I keep thinking someone else gave it an 8. I'm retarded. Yeah, man. I think Doom Patrol's got a real good formula. They got really good characters. Just keep making enjoyable storylines. And someone kill Dorothy, please.
Yeah.
Any other comments from you guys?
What you been watching?
Well, I meant for Doom
Oh.
Patrol. Bitch.
Okay, I was just making sure we weren't outroing this, but
I got one other thing. I was a very big fan of the Cliff and Jesus fight. I thought that was hilarious.
that was kind of fire. Yeah, yeah, I did like that.
More people need to fight Jesus.
Okay.
That's
I
it.
got nothing else.